has been an awakening. Have you felt it?
What's up? Lord Skunk here, lordskunk.com, Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Yes, this is the live show, the very first one of 2017. We have some fantabulous guests with us we'll get to here in just a minute. Some good stuff to go over. We're going to look at a 2016 in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, and we're going to look at a 2017 in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. We got some great topics we're going to go over. We're going to get some ideas. We want to make sure this is as interactive as possible, so please feel free to put your comments there in the live chat, or if you're watching the replay of this, feel free to put your comments there in the comment section below. Want to hear what you guys have to say. Appreciate all the comments that you guys leave. It's always great. So again, welcome to the live show. Welcome to the guests. We'll get to them here in just a second. Thank you to them for hanging out, and thank you for all you guys for watching this. And getting your Galaxy of Heroes fix for the week. So first off, I want to thank all of our patrons, as we always do. Support the live show and the content for $1 a month and get special Discord statuses like hanging out with us in the voice chat during the live show. Now, I've been talking about it for a couple weeks. I want to do a special patron live show, which we'll probably do on Tuesday. So keep an eye out if you're a patron. I'll post a patron update on Patreon. But I did see a couple patrons in the chat in the lordscope.com Discord. So I went ahead and messaged them. So we do have some patrons on. So we're going to get some of our patrons interacting on the live show. And that is going to be appropriate name. We have Soldiers of Bromance, who's also a patron. We got good old Marie. So those are our special guests. We also have a guest here, Dink Dink. He won a special challenge within the Team Skunk community. We'll get to here a little bit later. But if you would like to become a patron for simply $1 a month, guys, if you don't, just think about it this way. If you don't, I might not be able to eat and I will die. Okay, I will die, and we'll never have a live show again. Now, all the live shows will get a lot of views if I die, because then I'll become super famous because I'll be a dead YouTuber or Twitcher, whatever you want to call it. So, but you can head over to lordskunk.com support, and you could do that. And think about it, $1 a month for live shows. That's like a quarter live show. So the live show is brought to you by GameFly. Get 1 month free for all lordskunk.com viewers when you sign up for GameFly today at lordskunk.com/GameFly. Got a question you want answered on the live show? Follow at LordSkunk1 on Twitter and tweet with hashtag AskSkunk. We got tons of questions that we're going to get to at the end of the show that you guys have been asking for the last 2 weeks or so. So we pulled the best of the best. We got those questions there. If you got a question you want answered, go ahead and tweet. And if you're watching a replay of this, feel free to go ahead and tweet so we can answer it on the next live show. We'll be more than happy to do so. All the Star Wars Galaxy Heroes guides and resources you need for raids, characters, ships, mods, and more at SWGOHguides.com. Head over to SWGOHguides.com. So many good character reviews. Remon does a ton of 7-star character reviews with Zetas and all kinds of crazy stuff with the access that he gets from EA. So he's got one of those special EA tester accounts or whatever, so he'll be able to show you those. We got the guides for the tank takedowns, the rank war raids, mods, everything you could possibly need. It's as simple as typing in SWGOHguides.com. And if you're talking to your guildmates or whatever and they need help, just send that link over to them and they can check it out as well. Join us on the forums at SWGOH Forums. We do got some new forums up there. Make sure you head over and check those out. Be glad to answer the questions that you guys might have. Feel free to post guides or resources or whatever you have over there. You're more than welcome to do so. And check out the podcast on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, Podbean, lordsskunk.com, and more. Just search SWGOH on your favorite podcast app or visit SWGOHpodcast.com. Man, we got the lockdown at SWGOH, man. That's for sure. All right, so we're going to be looking at the Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. We're going to be looking at the news. Not a lot of news this week. Now, here's the news about the news. There's a lack of it. So we haven't had any updates from the devs since, I believe, December 22nd. So it's been a while. I've actually had a few people within Team Skunk. We are 100% anti-cheating. And I had some recently, I had some people come to me with some concerns. And I referred them over to EA, and EA has not responded to them. So I don't know what happened. I don't know if EA, the devs, took all our crystal money and the pack money that they made off this Rogue One and all this stuff, and they went on vacation for like a month. I don't know. But hashtag where's the devs, if you guys can find them. So hopefully we'll get some updates and hear from them. They were doing a great job with a bunch of news updates and keeping us posted on the events and all kinds of good stuff. But then all of a sudden they just went dead. I don't know what happened to them. So hopefully they'll be back soon. They'll be back from their big cruise. Spending all the money that we paid for our crystals and whatnot over Christmas break. So we'll see. Hopefully we find them soon. If you missed our New Year special with the top 20 characters of 2016, you can check those out at lordskunk.com/top20. That was an awesome list. Thank you to Belthal for putting that list together again. Just real quick, how he put that list together was super cool. Here's what he had to say. I decided I would go back and watch as many top 10s as I could find and then put them into a spreadsheet and score each placement. If the character was listed at number 10, it was worth 1 point, and number 1 was worth 10 points. If the character was listed in the top 10 twice, he took the highest placement. I found it to be fun and amusing, and I thought I would share the results. So here goes the top 20 characters of 2016. That was by Belthal of Team Skunk. He's a Rogue One officer of a Rogue One division of Team Skunk. So we're just going to recap real quick. Just for anybody that might have missed it, I didn't get a chance to do this live. I had it pre-record it. It was a live show special that we did last week for New Year's Eve. So we'll just pop through those real quick. Number 20, Luminara. Luminara, getting a lot of flack for Luminara, saying we haven't been giving her as much love. Darth Vader was coming in at number 19. Number 18, Ahsoka Tano. Number 17, HK-47. Number 16, Emperor Palpatine. Congratulations to all you that just got your Emperor Palpatines recently. Number 15, Wedge Antilles. Number 14, Jedi Counselor. Number 13, Princess Leia. Number 12, Ayla Secura. Number 11, Stormtrooper Han. Number 10, Sunfac. Number 9, Lando Calrissian. Number 8, Jedi Knight Anakin. Number 7, Admiral Akbar. Number 6, Biggs Darklighter. Number 5, Geonosian Soldier. Number 4, Rey. Number 3, Rex. Number 2, Qui-Gon Jinn. And surprisingly, coming in at number 1, Captain Phasma. So that was pretty cool. Now, that list, okay, this list, let me see if I find it. I still had a little cheat sheet here. Let me see that he sent me. Yep, I got it right here. So here we go. So that list was cool because here's how it rated. So number 20, Luminar, scored a 19 based on the way he was scoring, the way he went over. We talked about in the beginning there that he was scoring them. Captain Phasma came in at 55. Wow, Captain Phasma I think really got a lot of placement there for on the leaders one, as well as a lot to do with the Rancor. So Captain Phasma, wow, number 1 character 2016. Sorry. You can check out that video if you missed it. Make sure you go back and check that out. Or like I said, you can go to lordskunk.com/top20 to view that. Definitely recommend checking out that video. It's been getting a lot of love and a lot of hate maybe too. I don't know. I haven't checked the comments in the last couple of days. So we're going to get into a couple questions here. So this we're going to start with, well, first let's introduce our guests. Okay, let's introduce our guest with us. So we have with us Appropriate Name, one of our patrons. Thank you so much, Appropriate Name. Cheeky Cutie is back with us. We were worried. We thought she went on. We thought she had alcohol poisoning, but she's back. Christmas break is over. She made it through. She lived.
I'm alive.
You doing good, Cheeky?
I'm great.
Good. We had a lot of people missing your voice, so it's good to have you back and know that you're alive.
Missed you guys too.
Good. Dink Dink's in the house. Dink Dink won a special. Dink Dink, tell us what you won.
The member video contest.
Yep, you can find that over on the Team Skunk YouTube channel. Make sure you head over to Team Skunk YouTube channel or go to teamskunk.com. I believe it's posted there as well for Galaxy of Heroes. So tell us a little bit about that and what happened and what was going on. And
So I saw the link pop up and I decided I want to be a part of the contest, and I just put together a little video for new members who are coming into the community and need a little guidance on how to get to where they need to go and how to become a member of a Team Skunk guild.
Awesome. Yeah, there's 2 videos that he actually did. They're really cool. Both of them are posted on the Team Skunk YouTube channel. Again, like I said, over at teamskunk.com. So thank you for doing that, Dink Dink. So Dink Dink, for being the winner, what did you get?
I got to be on this wonderful live show that I've always wanted to be a part of. So thanks for having me.
Yes. So if you do stuff within the Team Skunk community that Toby posts, you actually get the reward. You get to come on the show. So it's cool. Well, welcome, man. Appreciate it. We got good old Maurice in the house. What's up, Maurice? One of our patrons and one of my very good, longtime good friends. What's up, Maurice? Maurice probably fell asleep. Maurice loves to check that voice chat. So keep that voice chat blowing up, guys, over there. He loves it. All right, we got McLeod in the house. What's going on, McLeod?
Hey, buddy.
What's
happy
up?
2017, everybody.
Yeah, happy 2017. Happy 2017. Hope everybody had a good New Year. We got Riemann Azab in the house, guys. Riemann is here. What's up?
What's going on, brother? Happy
up?
2017.
Yeah, how was your New Year?
It was, it was kind of low key, but yeah, it's okay. I just stayed in and played some Star Wars.
Nice, good. Keeps you safe, man. No DUIs that way. All right, we got Soldiers of Bromance in the house. What's up? Coming all the way from Australia. What's up?
Oh, not much, man. Just the hate. It's horrendous.
Just the what?
Just the hate. It's horrendous down here. I think it's about.
Oh, the heat. I thought you said the hate. I'm like, who's hating on you, bro? Tell us the gossip. What's the news? Okay, so it's the heat. All right, there's the accent there for a second. And we got Talon in the house. What's up, Talon? All right. What about Maurice? Is he back?
No, I'm here, man. I had a little technical difficulty. What's up?
All right, good. He's back. He's back. His mic sounds like crap, but that's okay. We're gonna roll through. We're gonna roll through and do this. We got tons of cool stuff coming in 2017. I can't wait. We got a whole docket. I went over with a bunch of leadership and Team Skunk. Some cool stuff we're gonna be doing. One of the things that we're definitely gonna be doing weekly. So prepare yourself now. If you think you know Star Wars and you think you know Star Wars trivia, we're going to be having a weekly Star Wars trivia show. I'm super excited about it. So you don't even have to be a Galaxy Heroes. I had a lot of people that played this game in the past, and you know, they subscribed to the channel and they liked what I did back then, and they stuck around. They may not play the game anymore, but this is going to be for all of Star Wars. So even if you kind of put Galaxy Heroes on the back burner or whatever, this is going to be great for those people that just enjoy Star Wars. So we're going to be doing this. If you're interested, okay, if you are interested in being a contestant, more information will be coming soon. I will have more information on the next live show, so make sure you tune in for next Friday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, and I will gladly give you information on how to become a contestant so we can get that set up and you can join that. We will run it. It's gonna have 24 total contestants over 8 weeks. I think it's 24. No, it'll be what's 3 times 8? 24. Yeah. So 24 total contestants over 8 weeks, and then the winner will go on to the semifinals and then the finals. So it's gonna be really cool. We'll talk to some sponsors and stuff, see what prizes we can get out for that. But hey, just bragging rights is enough in and of itself. So looking forward to that. So we're going to get that segment. We've got a couple other Star Wars Galaxy Hero segments we're going to be looking at doing as well. So real quick, let's start, get some of these questions out of the way. These are some questions I came up with that I was curious about, that I wanted to know. And again, if you're watching this live right now, feel free to post your answers to these questions in the live chat. And if you are watching a replay of this, post them in the comment section below. Really appreciate that. I'd like to hear what you guys have to say. We'll start with appropriate name. Who is your top? We just went over the top 20 characters there, 2016, based on the past top 10 list that we've done. Who is your top character 2016?
Yeah, I have to go Sunfac, man. He's real OP. You get that taunt counter and the debuff, and I mean he's just hanging in there. My arena team does well. I love him, man.
Nice, very good. Yeah, he's one I'm working on as well. He was my bane for a long time. So people watch the show know I really had a love-hate relationship with Sunfac. I hated him, but I'd love to get him. So I'm working on him. He's I think he's at 6 stars now actually. So all right, what do you got? What do you got for us, Dink Dink?
I really fell in love with Chief Nebit. He's a beast.
Chief Nebit from the Ewoks. Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Tell us why.
He's
just
a meat
because
shield
of Turpentine or what?
Well, he's a meat shield and he's really, really good at it. You know, he's got heal over time, constant taunt. He lowers cooldown on his teammates' abilities. I've been working on my droid team and he's like the real MVP. A nice shining underdog.
Oh, sorry, you said Chief Nebit. Sorry, you said Chief the Jawa. Sorry, I was thinking Chief Chirpa. My bad. Okay, I got you. Chief Nebit, the Jawa. Oh wow, the Jawa. Wow, Jawa got some love. Wow.
Who doesn't like Jawas?
Wow, nice. Okay, that was unexpected. I wasn't expecting that one. What do you got for us, Maurice?
Mic better? Can you hear me now?
Yep.
I think you guys know it's Geonosian Spy, man.
Geonosian Spy. Wow. Okay, for those of you that don't know, good old Maurice very rarely posts videos to his YouTube channel, but when he does, they're absolutely amazing. He did Post Pest, which you can actually search on lordskunk.com and see the video there. And he just did one recently, which he's going to be redoing, I hope.
Almost done with it, yeah.
Good. Okay, so by next week we'll have that. He'll send that over to me. I'll probably post that one for him on the main Lord Skunk YouTube channel so people can see that. But he did a great one on Asajj Ventress, believe it or not. Asajj Ventress is going to break the meta. So I'm looking forward to seeing that video. So make sure you subscribe to good old Maurice. You can actually see him on my YouTube channel here over on the side. All right, so Maurice, you're saying Spy. What's up with Spy that you like so much?
Just massive amount of damage, dispeller, invisibility, just all around, just fantastic DPS character.
Okay, so all three of you pick characters that I either don't have all the way geared up or unlocked even. So wow, interesting. Okay, so maybe you guys will entice me to check those characters out. We'll see. So again, feel free to answer these questions if you're watching this live. Post those in the live chat. I want to hear what you guys have to say, or post them in the comment section below if you're watching a replay. Let's see here. Our next question is, what is your best memory in Star Wars Galaxy Heroes in 2016? What is your best memory?
So, this is appropriate name. So I thought this one is like the best thing that happened for me in the game last year. And my guild's Team Skunk Cantina Barflies. And back in the day, we were just Cantina Barflies. So coming into the community of Team Skunk, I mean, we made so many new friends, gotten plugged in so many new ways, and honestly, getting involved in the Team Skunk community has been the best thing that's happened to me in the game last year.
Wow, that's awesome, man. That's cool. I like it. Well, welcome. We're glad to have you. What you got, Dink Dink?
When I first started playing and I unlocked the Cantina, it let me farm up Qui-Gon Jinn. He'd always been like one of my favorite characters in the lore. And I did my research before I started playing the game, and I knew that like I needed to have him. So he's been one of my first 7-star characters, and he's like one of my strongest heroes even now. So I love that character.
Nice. Qui-Gon Jinn's always been one of my favorites too. What are you feeling, Maurice?
I gotta go with the death of the evasion meta. I hated that. What a frustrating mechanic that was, and it's gone. That's fantastic.
Nice. So no Dooku, no old Ben for you then.
No, thank you.
Nice. All right. Well, we had so many character reworks in 2016. So many. We had Boba Fett. We had Anakin. We had we have like 40 Ahsokas. So who was your favorite? Who was your favorite character reworked in 2016?
For me, it was Jedi Knight Anakin, because I mean he's the way he is now. I mean he holds it down for my arena team. He's like an attack tank. He's got so much health. But then, you know, when an ally gets underneath 50% health or dies, I mean, he just goes crazy on that AoE. So that's my guy right there.
I'd go Boba Fett. Easy. He's iconic. He needed to be viable again. I'm glad he's back, and his unique is exactly that. It's unique, and now I have trouble beating him in arenas. So.
Well,
Yeah.
You already hinted at mine. Those two are the obvious choices, but Asajj, I mean, if you guys are having trouble cracking the top 10 and your top 10's filled with these pre-taunts, I mean, she can really get you over the hump with her new Rampage rework with all that speed.
Just give us a 30-second breakdown on Asajj. What we need to know in 30 seconds or less.
She got reworked under the radar. Her Rampage ability now applies 15 additional speed for every opponent that does not have a buff. So if you're facing like a shore trooper and no other buffs to start the match, she gets 60 speed out of the gate, and that could be she'll go first and dispel the shore trooper. Then like your Biggs and Wedge or whatever DPS characters you have could just let loose on the whole team.
Nice. So you guys will be able to see that in action this week once a good old Maurice puts the final touches on that video. I'm looking forward to it. So cool. Yeah, for me, all those characters you guys said were good. I got to agree with Boba Fett for sure. Again, an iconic character that was just, kind of jacked up. He wasn't even using his blaster. They fixed that, so that's good. He is very annoying in arena. Also with Anakin, I remember when he first came out, everybody was like, "Oh, this sucks. Anakin's horrible. I can't believe they didn't do a good rework on him at all." I was like, "Dude, listen, he's gonna be good," and he has been good. He's been on my arena team since then, since that rework for the most part. Other characters have came and gone out of my arena team, but he's pretty much stayed in there. So you're right, he is very tanky, and he puts out good damage, and and he can when he lands that buff immunity, man, it's great. So good choices there, very good. Reman, I know you probably want to weigh in on that one. Is Reman with us? Reman might want to weigh in on that question. He's probably got a choice for a rework.
I mean,
We got Robo Reman.
Robot.
Yeah, good thing we got it out of the way now. So when we get to his question section later in the show, we won't have that. So good. Hopefully it'll restart. Reman, you're gonna need to restart, buddy.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, sure. You're kind of breaking up.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I mean, it'd be easy to choose Boba Fett or Anakin. But I personally think that one that kind of was like a major rework that kind of lasted throughout the duration of the entire year, I'd have to say it was Royal Guard, right? I mean, I didn't really personally run Royal Guard, but I mean, Royal Guard was huge for pretty much most of 2016, and he was probably the biggest rework for a majority of the year that I think affected a lot of arena teams, even though Anakin and Boba shined at the end of the year.
Yeah, it's kind of funny you say that because when they had made that announcement for Royal Guard, if you bought packs early on, I started playing in February, and I was paid to play when I first started playing. Since probably April, stopped, not really pay to play. I mean, I might buy some crystals for refreshes every now and again if I get low, but other than that, no. But yeah, when I first started playing, Royal Guard dropped like crazy in Chromium packs. I mean, he was like, you could easily get a 7-star Royal Guard fairly quickly. So it was funny when they made that announcement. He was really hard to get other than that. Okay, you could get him through the hard nodes and stuff, but he was very hard to get. He wasn't in Canteen or anything like that yet. So when they made that announcement, I already had him where I could 7-star him. So I was like, wow, okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna take a gamble on this guy. I'm gonna take a gamble and see what happens. I'm glad I did, man, because it worked out great for me. And then all the people that didn't focus on him, it took them a long time to catch up to him. So it was pretty funny. You're right. That was a good choice. I didn't think of him. I didn't think of Royal Guard, so that was a good choice there. All right, kid. What about you, Cheeky? Yeah, who are you liking on these reworks? Anybody? Cheeky, she must have went to get a drink. All right, fair enough. All right, so towards the end of 2016, we were introduced with a new way to get characters. Okay, these are the squad tournaments. Okay, so what do you think? We'll start with the appropriate name. What do you think? Good or bad? And if in either way, which one was your favorite so far?
So I like them. I mean, I don't know if you guys remember, but the first one was crystals for the refresh. I mean, the forums were going crazy. So like the devs listened to us on that. Now it's ally points, which were more or less kind of useless beforehand. I think that's been a big improvement. And my favorite one is in the past and in the future coming up real soon here is Jin. I'm excited. I never did Tebow, so I don't really place like top 10 probably even or most of the time in the Rancor raid. So I'm pumped to get some Jin action. Got a little bit before, and I'm trying to finish her off this time, man. I'm going hard.
Nice. Yeah. What do you got, Dink Dink?
I have to agree. Jin, I actually came third in the Jin Ursa tournament, so she's become one of my favorite characters that I've been using. But it has a combination of good and bad, I have to say. I mean, it's great for when you have the time to get them to stay in the top leaderboard of it all. And it's really good that they did change it from crystals to ally points now that we have something we can put that towards for everyone that's kind of, has all those accumulated now. But yeah, definitely Jin. She's a beast.
Nice. Good on Reese. What are you thinking?
You guys stay off my Jin shard, please, in a couple days. That'd be nice. I like the Jin too. I think the Jin tournaments when it really clicked on the strategy and how to do it. I like them a lot now. The 1 day. The 1 day is nice, and they do them so frequently. If you miss one, it's not the end of the world. You can just save your ally points and just go ham on the next one.
Yeah, for me personally, I haven't ran out of ally points yet. I've ran out of time. I just don't. I mean, even in 1 day. Thankfully they did move it to 1 day, but still, it is a heavy time investment. So you do have to kind of get lucky, make sure your schedule is free for that particular day or whatever it is, and really make that push. Now I'll tell you what, man, you could fall fast in that 24 hours. So if you work your way up, I've worked my way up to like 50th, I think, on that. Maybe higher than that, it was like 40 something on that X1. The Thai Advanced X1 tournament recently, and then I quit for a couple hours. I was gonna I'll check back in the last hour, and I did, and I fell all the way down to like 200 something. So I had to fight my way back up, and I still just broke the 100 top 100. That was my goal, to get in the top 100. I just broke that, and then I was like, well, there's only 10 minutes left in the tournament, no big deal. I stopped, and I dropped all the way down to like 108 or something like that. So just out of the top 100. So it is time consuming. It does take a lot of time. But yeah, I mean, if you got the time, you could definitely get them. So
the grind is real.
Yeah, the grind is definitely real. Yeah, for that one. So my opinion is still to be determined, I guess, in squad tournaments. We'll kind of see how they do it. They've been fine tuning it. I think they've been moving in the right direction with it. So we'll kind of see how they do. As we get through these last couple ones. Did anybody do the droids fight back one? I didn't do the droids fight back. I did it in the past on an alt account I had that had droids. But I haven't done it. I don't have droids on this account, not leveled up enough to where I could actually do it. But I heard a lot of people say they spent, like for example, Daniels Jack said he spent like 6 million credits to finish off his droids or whatever to get him to where he needed to be, and he got like 250k credits or something as a reward. Wow. So not really worth it. Yeah. So what did you guys think about that one?
It was kind of underwhelming in my opinion, and it's kind of counteractive too. You're bringing in droids just to get stunned by the Jawas, so it was kind of frustrating.
Yeah. So what did you guys notice any changes? Did you guys notice any changes from the previous time? Was it much more difficult, or
it was really hard?
Was it?
And it seemed to have gotten harder overnight. Like I could beat the final tier the first day, and then the second day you were able to do it. I couldn't. I had to go down like 2 levels.
Oh wow. Maybe they did a ninja nerf there, or ninja buff, I guess. Ninja buff it would look like. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Aunt, what is that? Aunt Baru says the droid event was lame. Nice. Aunt Baru, wasn't that Uncle Lars's wife? Anybody? Well, we're doing the trivia. I guess we're previewing the trivia. Don't have you guys on the trivia.
We're not going to be on that show.
Yeah. Wow. Where's Miles Riker when we need him? All right. So that was the tournament. What are your character development plans? So we'll get everybody's opinion on this one because this is a good question for everybody. I think. What are your character development plans for 2017? Who you going for? Who you working on? What are you thinking? We'll start with the appropriate name and go down.
So when I got into this game, I mainly did it because I love the Clone Wars cartoon series. I watch it with my kids. I love that series, so I was all about the clones. And then like Cody was just like a luxury character, you know. I mean, he was like 7-starred him out of shipments, and there wasn't much you could do with him. Wasn't viable. And now with the Zeta ability and the ability of the clone Zeta teams in P2, you know, to really kick some rear, which that's a struggle for my guild. We're heroic, but it's still hairy. So I'm trying to Zeta Cody and do some damage in P2 with my clone team, man.
Nice. Cheeky back.
I'm here.
Drink? Good. You got your drink. All right. So who you planning on going for in 2017? Who you working on?
So I'm still sort of getting my heroic A teams ready. I'm actually working on my droids a little bit, and then I'm going to focus on my Jedi. And then I'd really love to get an Empire team sorted all geared up and ready to go. That'd be fun.
Yeah, like overnight, I'm just seeing tons of Empire up in the top 10 of my arena now.
Yeah, Palpatine's everywhere now.
Yep. Yeah, a lot of people running that TIE Fighter pilot. They're running them with B2, running with I see them. See Boba Fett in there with them. Of course, Vader. So yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting seeing the Empire characters. So that's kind of cool going into 2017. Who are you thinking, Deke Dink?
Well, right now I'm just kind of tweaking my droid team. They seem to be really putting in the work. They keep me on the leaderboards with the raids. So they're good too. But I've also been working on like a counter Jedi team just because it's so fun to watch, and they always like 100% beat droid teams in arena. So I need to get Ayla and Kit Fisto up there a little bit more so. But other than that, I just got Palpatine too, which is awesome. So Empire
Nice,
team.
Congrats.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, we got Jack Boy. We got Jack Boy in there. He says he's going after Rex. Nice. Who you going after? Good old Maurice.
Well, you know, I've been playing a while, and my core raid guys are done. So, you know, with Boba Fett's rework, I'm gonna start working on my Greedos and Cad Banes and Dengars. You know, the guy's been sitting at Gear 8 for 6 months. And then I'm gonna finish Jin and Hoth Rebel Scout up to go with my Bistan.
Nice. McLeod, you with us? McLeod said he'd be in and out tonight. So, what do you got, Riemann? Who you going for?
Well, my top character of 2016 was Palpatine, and I am going all Empire, bro. Wow.
Okay. So, what's your Empire team gonna look like?
Well, I mean, I already have. I run an Empire team right now with TIE Fighter pilot and with Shore Trooper and Vader. That's what I always wanted. But you know, again, I'm still kind of holding out hope that they're gonna, you know, release some more Rogue One characters, and maybe we'll get Death Trooper, and then I'll add that guy to my lineup and just kind of rock the Empire. You know, I don't know. I mean, Empire, and you know, I'm also really interested in this Jyn Erso with the Rogue One characters. I really like Cassian and Jyn Erso, but my priority is definitely Empire.
Nice, good choice. Yeah. Empire's tough, man. They're tough because the thing about Empire is they keep healing themselves over and over and over again. It's so frustrating. So.
Well, TIE Fighter pilot is a hero, and I mean, you know, he was a very anticipated character for me because, you know, I kind of always wanted the regular Imperial TIE Fighter pilot because we already had First Order, and then we had Resistance pilot. We just didn't have that Imperial pilot, so I'm glad he's a good character.
Nice. What about you, Talon? You with us?
Yeah, I finally got one.
Yep, cool. Who you looking forward to working on in 2017?
Ooh, this Darth Maul guy, man. I haven't got him up all the way, but I love the rework on him. So I'm gonna Zeta him first.
Nice. Yeah, and he's a pilot too, so nothing wrong with that. Nice.
Yep.
What about Soldiers of Bromance? Is he still hanging in there?
To be honest, my main concern in 2017, well, this year, is going to be General Kenobi to finish off the clone team. Other than
Nice.
that, I've just got to keep working hammer and tongs on my AAT heroic teams.
Cool. Yeah, I'm working on General Kenobi right now. I was I was torn. I'm really close. I could have a pretty much finished off Empire team, like Remon was saying. I'm real close on that. I mean, I would probably put B2 in there. B2's already done. Short Trooper's pretty much done, and TIE Fighter Pilot and Emperor Palpatine are both Gear 10, which I mean they could get to Gear 11 fairly quickly. And then my only weak link there would be Vader, who I believe is only Gear 8. So, and I believe Vader, because he's so tanky, I think he takes a lot of those Carbonatis or whatever, right? So that's a long farm.
Yeah.
Which General Kenobi takes those too. So I think I'm just gonna go on General Kenobi. Might as well. I mean, we're one of the first guilds to unlock him, so I might as well get him up there, show him off. So.
Yeah, I'm about halfway to a General Kenobi, so to answer the question, missed my turn there, but back for a bit. Yeah, clones. Probably just round off my clones and all my other factions that are just kind of enough there to get them through the heroic. They all just need those last little bits of gear, which are kind of hard to come by. So that's probably, I'm at the point where I'm lucky enough to be able to just be topping off the final piece of Gear 11, Gear 12 on pretty much all of them.
We need some more Sith, man. I want to work on my Sith.
Yeah.
The Sith team look
Yeah.
good, man.
Yeah.
That Darth Maul needs some partners to go with, along with SWGOH Press and all those that they need bringing up, because they look like they should be awesome team, and they're just not quite there. They need some kind of rework too that just puts them in contention.
Well, just so you know, McLeod, I now that you can get the clones out of the guild shipments, I've been focusing on that. So I got Cody and Echo that could both be unlocked. Let's see.
For that first round of questions, you're saying who's your pick? Then I would have gone with from the reworks. I would have gone with Cody or Echo. If you can get those two, that rounds out the option to have a full-on clone squad. And with the Kenobi, or just in general with the Zetas, they're really good in the AAT raid in both P2 and P4. And then just as a cleanup crew for any stage of the game, that they're just so excellent as a faction altogether, as a synergy squad.
Nice. So out of if you're gonna run General Kenobi, lead with them. Which clone would you take out? The clone sergeant?
There's a possibility that you would probably just take out Cody as the lead, the swap leader for leader, because Kenobi's kind of like just Cody and all the other good leaders on crack. He's just up there. He's just
so you keep Cody out, put clone sergeant in.
That's one way to do it. Or you probably don't want to sacrifice your clone sergeant, because he is your serious DPS there. Once you've got him up to his Gear 11, even at Gear 10 with some decent mods, he hits hard. So you got to decide if you want that squad attack. Yeah, Rex is probably the easiest one to go, because Rex gets replaced by Kenobi. All his leadership skills are basically rolled into Kenobi. So the one you're probably going to miss the least if you have to swap one out is Rex. And then you'll still have your squad attack from Cody, and you've got your massive damage from Clone Sergeant. He absolutely hits like a 10-ton truck. So that's probably it. Take out Rex for Kenobi.
McMull too said he'd take out an Echo for Kenobi. Interesting. Okay.
He's kind of useful because you get to your HP back for every time they use their basic. So he's kind of useful for that. And his Dispel. If you have a clone squad, he's the only one there who has a Dispel. So it's kind of useful. And once he's maxed up a bit, that actually hits quite hard as an AoE attack as well. So it's hard to say, but if you really had to take one out, you're probably not going to miss Rex as much, because his abilities are replaced a lot by Kenobi.
And I got to apologize to whoever it was that messaged me. Somebody messaged me, and when you message me, the day of the live show is tough because I got so many other things going on and I'm trying to get prepared. But somebody messaged me, and they were saying something about the Tuskens. They were saying the Tuskens with their speed and something else. I can't remember. So just remember to be on the lookout for Tuscans. I don't know what the whenever I start hearing little rumblings like that, I always start to see like a video will pop up or something will pop up soon. So just interesting to see about the Tuscans. I haven't paid any attention to the Tuscans for a while. And you can get Tuscan Shaman now out of the guild shipments. I've been going, like I said, for clones. So just keep an eye out for the Tuscans. So let's see here. We're moving on to our next question. Okay. Which character, we kind of answered this a little bit, so we'll run through this quickly, but which character are you most looking forward to using your Zetas on, your first Zeta on? We'll start at an appropriate name and just go down. What do you got, bro?
So it's Cody, my man McMull that you guys just mentioned. He's got a full clone squad. Zeta Cody. He's been doing like 2.78 million phase 2, and he's about to get Rex. So once he gets Rex, I'm trying to see if maybe you want that video on lordskunk.com.
Yeah, I love it.
He's like 4 Zetas away, Lord Skunk. So I mean, he's going to be there real soon. And I watch the videos. I try to keep in the loop. I haven't seen anything out on a Zeta 5s yet. He's.
I just don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it working. I mean, if you're gonna run General Kenobi, it makes no sense. You know, I don't get it. I don't get why they did that with 5s, because you want 5s to taunt. You don't want other people hitting your other clones. You want people hitting 5s.
Well, it's kind of like a soft taunt, like a little bit, because it's every time anybody else takes damage, it gets that turn meter. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, to a certain extent, but I mean, I never really wanted my 5s to be all that fast. I would think with Kenobi, I mean, like now, I just took my speed arrow off my 5s, kind of prepping for Kenobi, because I want him to be as slow as possible when he's taunting, right? So I don't want him to go at all, honestly. So if somebody AoEs or something like that, I wouldn't want, you know, the other clones getting hit and then giving my 5s turn meter. I want my 5s to stay in that taunt mode. He only taunts for 1 turn when he uses a special move, and his special moves, I believe, is 3-turn cooldown. So I want him to be taunting as long as possible. So that's kind of my thoughts on 5. I think it's counterproductive the way they did 5.
It depends where you want to use the clones. They, like I said, they work well in almost every area of the game. So if you want to use them for arena, they're probably not that viable, but we'll just have to see how they do with Kenobi.
Mm-hmm.
So depending on which braid, it's going to switch, because you want turn meter reduction, you want 5s to have the slowdown. So if he's forever slowing people down, you want him a bit quicker to do that for you. You got to figure whether it's worth the balance of him taking the damage and letting the other clones do the work, or speeding him up so that he slows down whichever enemy it is in whichever phase of whichever raid you're doing. So it is kind of interesting. So you might have to mod them differently for each utility that you want them to be, and then finally decide which area that you have the most fun with them, because I don't think they're going to be the new meta in terms of arena, but they definitely work in every area of the game. And if you're lucky enough to have each faction, just decide which area you have the most fun with them, and then gear them and mod them to that.
Yeah, I think where you're going to see, I mean, the whole clone's probably not going to be meta, but I think you will see 5s being a lot of meta teams, you know, with General Kenobi. So I just, for me personally, I just would not want my 5s going fast if he's going to be in arena with Kenobi. I mean, I just think you would want him taunting as long as possible to just keep you know, using that counter on everybody. Cheeky, what are you thinking?
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
It's okay. Cheeky, what are you thinking? What are you going to Zeta in 2018?
For me, probably Qui-Gon Jinn will be first. Just because I use them in so many different places, I think it'll be really useful for me.
Nice. Did you guys like how I dropped that 2018 on her?
I noticed that.
How close are you?
I actually need 5 more.
Oh, wow, you're ahead of me. You need 5 more Zetas? Holy
Well, I've
cow.
just been buying them, you know, so.
Oh, out of the shipments?
The shipments, yeah.
Gotcha.
Or else, yeah, it would definitely be 2018.
So you're gonna go with your boy Fabio, aka Qui-Gon Jinn. Nice.
I reckon. Yeah.
Nice, nice. All right, cool. What are you thinking, Dink Dink?
It's tough to not say Qui-Gon Jinn too, but I think I'd actually go with Barriss. She's just she's so universal. You can kind of plug her into any team now, and she's super viable that way. Now I'm super far off from having these Zeta abilities, but I've only got about 4 or 5. But yeah, I think Barriss is a very, very good option.
Nice. And I got a random message from random. I can't remember. I feel bad. You know, again, if you message me on live show day, you know, it's tough. It's tough. But I did get a random message again. Somebody did say that there might possibly be more Zetas in the future. So we'll see. upcoming in the next week or two. So we'll see if there's going to be any other good ones coming out. But if I had to pick right now, I like what where you went with that. I like Barris. That's a tough choice between Barris and some of the other ones. But I think if you're going to go with General Kenobi, she's a good fit with that. So yeah, that's a good choice. What do you think? Good old Maurice is going to have something weird for us. I already know it. So what do you got, Maurice?
No, not really. So I'm just unlocking them this week. So I'm honestly just probably going to sit on them until the new ones come out and then make my decision based on what new ones come out.
Hoping they got one in there for Spy.
Wise man.
Sure. Why
not? McLeod, you with us or are you away?
No, it's still here. Good to go.
All right, who are you going to put your Zeta on, your first one?
It's going to be
Cody. How did I could answer that one for you. Couldn't I? Riemann. Did you get a Zeta yet, Riemann?
Yeah, I Zeta'd my Qui-Gon Jinn.
Oh, did you? Okay. How you liking it?
It's awesome. I mean, it's still. I think I need Kenobi for it to really be. I need to get Kenobi to Gear 11 to really complete the team and make it like an arena viable team. But it's a lot of fun to play with so far. Galactic War, and I've used them in arena and I've won. I don't think they'll hold up so great on defense right now until I get Kenobi done.
Gotcha. Cool. One of my thoughts.
The real reason for that is it makes the Jedi's like another viable arena team for, like, let's say tournaments. So like now I have like 4 or 5 teams I can use in a tournament.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, it's always good to have those, especially with the refresh cost change. Yeah, I was kind of thinking like a Qui-Gon Jinn. Maybe if I went that route, I don't think I'm going to go that route now, but I was kind of thinking like a Qui-Gon Jinn and then maybe like a Yoda second. I just think all that foresight would be so annoying for people. So, and then you can even throw Kenobi in there. So, yeah, there's some interesting combinations there. I don't think that's the route I'm going to go. I will probably, if I'm going to really focus on General Kenobi, I think I might end up going with Barris. We'll kind of see what happens in the next week or two if they release. That'll be about the time I get my Zetas anyways. I'm still a little bit behind myself. So, we'll see if what they announce, what's new, and we'll see if there's anything good there. What are you thinking, Soldiers of Bromance? How you doing on your Zetas and who you looking for?
Well, I finally just picked up 2 today, actually, so that was pretty good.
Nice.
So they're the first 2. They're going to be going solely straight to Cody and then to 5s, because the way I plan on making it work is running Cody as leader, making 5s as fast as possible to get his double attacks off and defense gain as fast as possible, and replace out Rex with General Kenobi, and that's the team I'm planning on switching over in my arena. Because I'm currently still holding second every day in arena with just Rex lead, full clone army.
Nice. Very good. What do you think of talent?
Well, I'm dark side biased, so I'm going to have to go with either Maul or Vader. I think Maul would be the first choice.
Nice. Good way to mix it up. Cool. So what would you do with Maul? Who would you run him with?
So I've always dreamt of doing a full Sith team. So, I mean, if I could get those guys rocking and rolling, I mean, that would be really cool.
Yeah, nice. Nice, cool, good deal. All right, let's see all right, so we're getting towards the end here. Who is one character, okay, so we'll kind of make this fairly quick. Who is one character or version of a character you would like to see in 2017? So again, let us know in the live chat, or if you're watching the replay, let us know in the comment section below. Who is one character or a version of a character you would like to see in 2017? Start us off, appropriate name.
I'll be real quick for you, Lord Skunk. R2D2. That's it, man. He's gonna be epic.
Nice. Yeah, I remember seeing that little trailer they did. Remember he's squirting like oil out of people's. Yeah,
the grease fire, man. I can't wait to do the grease fire.
Yeah, interesting. Okay, cool. Good choice. What do you think, Cheeky?
Senator Amidala.
Oh,
That'd be cool.
Padme.
Padme.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Nice. Okay. What are you thinking, Dink Dink?
Rhymes with my name, Jar Jar Binks.
There you go. Why wouldn't you?
You gotta bring him in. You gotta do it.
Nice. And he's got to be super hard to get too.
Yeah, of course.
All right, good old Maurice. What are you thinking?
I'd like another generic Geonosian.
I just had a feeling you were going to say that. I just had a feeling.
There's only 4. We need one more.
Yep, true.
You gotta have a full squad.
Yeah. Geonosian what?
Patrolman, I don't care.
Geonosian, you got Geonosian soldier, you got spy.
I think Commander's in there somewhere.
Commander, I was going to say that. Yeah, Commander. Yeah. Okay. All right. What are you thinking, McLeod? Who's the character or version of a character you'd like to see in 2017?
There's plenty of clones still.
Oh my goodness!
Like from Clone Wars and obviously Rebels. That'd be nice to see them. I think data mining says that they're already in the code somewhere, so that'd be cool. Basically all the animateds, they got such a rich world coming from that they've got any number of characters they could bring in there.
All right, you guys have all been so predictable so far. Riemann, who's the one character you're looking forward to, or version of a character in 2017? Riemann, I'll answer for him. Death Trooper. All right, soldiers of bromance.
Yeah, you'll like this one. I'm looking forward to when they finally bring out Sebulba and you can actually have a team of Dougs.
Nice.
My answer would have been Darth Revan, actually.
Oh, nice. Okay, Darth Revan. That's good. That's a good one. All right.
Or Dark Barris. Dark Barris would be fun.
Yep. What are you thinking, Talon?
Wicket.
Mm-hmm. Good.
I want a fourth Ewok, bro.
Good choice. Yeah, Wicket.
Snap.
Yeah, good choice on that one. Yeah. All right. So mine would be. Take a while to guess what mine would be. We're talking about people, being pretty obvious here. I think mine would be Slave Leia. Of course, we got to have that in honor of Princess Leia. At least Hoth Leia, maybe. I guess. I mean, if worst case scenario, give us Hoth Leia, but I'd really prefer Slave Leia. I mean, they sell her as a Funko toy. I mean, why not? There's a big rumor going around for a long time that Disney was trying to put the kibosh on Slave Leia. So there's actually a petition out.
That.
Yeah, well, hang on. There's a petition out. I want to say this before I forget it. There's a petition out. Go to my Twitter at LordSkunk1. Find it. It's a petition to Bob Iger, the CEO of Disney, to make Princess Leia an official Disney princess. So let's make that happen.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, make sure you sign that petition. So you can find it on my Twitter or go to change.org and search for probably Leia, Princess Leia or something. What were you saying, McLeod? Sorry.
How old is this Funko toy? Are you talking about the old one or is the new range?
I don't know. It was one that was on. I bought it on Amazon last Christmas.
They put out an official announcement from Disney saying that they will no longer use that representation of Leia, in quotes, Slave Leia, because of the connotations of it. So they've officially retired that from any new merchandise or any form of entertainment, whether it be print or media. So unfortunately, you are never seeing anything.
Well, guess what? Guess what? She will always be alive and well on anything related to LordSkunk.com or Team Skunk for sure. That's it.
Leia. That's the holdout. That's where you come for your exclusive Slave Leia, Princess Leia in the bikini shop.
I got a cutout actually right here in my office studio. My office studio room.
Of course
here,
you do.
Of full size cutout Slave Leia, of course. Got to have that. So when
don't rule out the devs doing anything special for Princess Leia yet either, because I mean that might still happen, and they've been away now for a couple of weeks on vacation, so I mean I think they'll be back and probably all pretty much rocking and rolling probably next week.
Nice. So Riemann confirmed it. They took a big vacation on all that money.
Well, they were working really hard to get ships out, and they were working even harder after that to get like a lot of adjustments done. So I know like they definitely needed like a couple of weeks off. I mean, they were working like 6-7 days a week. Some of those guys. Gotcha.
Okay, well, so they'll be back soon. So look for some updates. Yeah, we haven't had any updates. I believe it was the 22nd was the last update that we got. So, all right, did everybody get through the character version that they would like, or where we at? Did Riemann get to answer this one?
We've all been.
Everybody went. Everybody got their version they'd like to see, their new character.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Jedi Knight Luke wasn't mentioned, but
yeah, Jedi Knight Luke. Yeah, no, I guess nobody cares about Luke anymore now. You know what I mean? He's kind of,
They teased it too long, and then they brought out better characters. So
yeah,
he's kind of been forgotten.
They kind of should have. Yeah, I think they kind of should have did something after. So they did Yoda. They could have done, Palpatine, and then did Luke right after. I think that would have kind of made sense. Now you're releasing. I mean, like some of these characters are really good, and a lot of us don't have access to them. Like I don't have Jyn Erso yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, and she looks pretty strong. So I don't have Chirrut to go with my 5-star Baze. You know what I'm saying? Almost halfway to 6-star right now. So
I get the feeling if they haven't released any kind of regular Luke that we're aware of by the time Episode 8 comes out, the first Luke you'll see in the game is old Master Luke from Episode 8.
Yeah, probably.
I was saying now more than any other time in the game in the past. Is it like you could be running a Chirrut base team, you could be running an Empire team, you could be running a droid team, you could be running a Jyn Erso team, you could be running a Jedi team with Qui-Gon Jinn or Kenobi, you could be running a Darth Maul lead, a Vader lead. It's more mixed up now than ever before.
Yeah, there's no clear-cut meta right now.
And that's what we've been hoping for a long time. When Protection came out, we were talking about that. When mods came out, we were talking about it again. So now we are starting to see a lot of difference. And now it's the counter to the counter. So, you put in a team to counter. You're trying to move up your arena ladder to get towards your payout. You put in a counter team to fight that next team up, and then you got to turn around and put in a different team to fight. You know what I'm saying? So it's just it's getting to a good place, I think, in the game. The problem I could see it is that there's going to be a couple like super OP characters, but I think, and I said this before when they released Zetas, I think the way that they can counter this is when they release these new characters with these new Zetas, they can kind of counter these old ones. So it kind of is always going to keep it fresh and keep it mixed up. So looking forward to it. That's one of the things I'm looking forward to seeing in 2016 or 2017. Sorry. So, and that brings us right into our next and final question before we get into the questions from Twitter. What are you most looking forward to in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes in 2017? And again, if you're watching this live, make sure you post in the live chat. Like to see those. And then of course, if you're watching the replay, make sure you post in the comment section below. And feel free, if you post in the live chat, if you want to come back and post some of your answers in the comment section, you're more than welcome to as well. So we'll start with the appropriate name. What are you most looking forward to in 2017?
Just spend a lot of my time on the looking for guild channel, recruiting for Team Skunk, and it's there's a lot of growth, and figuring out how to manage that smart. And then we're gonna have it's gonna be episode 8 coming out, so we're gonna get another round of this growth, and just welcoming new people to the community, building the community, and continuing to make friends and have fun, man.
Team Skunk for life, baby. Nice. What you got, Cheeky?
I reckon it would be cool to have more sort of guild versus guild stuff going on. I'm not sure how they'd do it, but I think that'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'd love to see Alpha versus Iota.
Yeah, exactly.
You guys could teach us a thing or two. Nice. Yeah, that would be good. Good to see that. What are you thinking, Dink Dink?
Two things. I think number one, freedom in the guild chat. I'm tired of seeing my name come up as 8 stars. Like people should be able to type out certain things. You should be able to turn a filter on or off, I think. And secondly would be reworking of the mods. They're too random. There's no real way to farm what it is that you're looking for, and they're kind of messy in my opinion. There's no real... It's just too random.
Yeah, I feel you on that. What are you thinking, Maurice?
Actually finishing all these just hordes of characters I have at Gear 8 because they're relevant now, like the Greedos, the Cad Banes, some of these left out rebels, that sort of thing. Finishing my roster, I guess.
Okay, well, one of the things I'm looking forward to is some of these crazy teams that good old Maurice is going to come up with here in the next couple of months.
The next hidden gem.
Yep. Breaking the meta. All right, McLeod, what you got?
Very similar to Murray's. I'm just looking forward to getting those final parts. The completionist part of me wants to get them all geared and done in terms of the synergy squads. I don't have to have all the characters, but all the main synergy squads. Like I want a full set of Ewoks, full set of droids. Getting those all squared away, and that's gonna satisfy the completionist part of my gamer.
What do you got for us, Reman? What are you looking forward to in 2017?
Well, I'm looking forward to a Death Star raid.
Yeah.
With ships?
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Maybe something like ships and ground, like part ships, part characters.
Yeah, that would be cool. Like the Battle of Endor.
Yeah, I mean something like that would be nice. Maybe even go to Hoth and get those AT-ATs.
Yeah, there's some cool stuff you can do with that.
Cool.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see. I'm looking forward. Yeah, one of the things I'm looking forward to as well is some new raids. I mean, when the rank war came out, it was really fun. It lasted. The fun lasted for a while. AAT was the same thing. I know a lot of guilds are just now getting into heroics, so there might be a little bit behind, but I think a new raid probably in the next 2 months or so would be cool. We'll see what happens. What do you think of soldiers?
Honestly, the biggest thing I want to see happen is Rebels completely removed from the meta and the top of the arena board. I'm so sick of seeing the Rebels ever since the Wigs and Starcom.
Yeah. Yeah, they've been around for a while. They weren't there for a while, and then they've been there. They've been sticking around. So, yeah, interesting. What about you, Talent?
Looking forward to. I don't know. You already mentioned the raids, the Death Star raid and the Hoth raid. Those are two things that I've been throwing around for a while. I mean, raids are one of my favorite parts of the game. So
Nice. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun, man. It's fun to do it with your guild and build towards it and all that stuff. So, you know, you can tell once we get to raid on autopilot and a lot of you other guilds that are, you know, working your way towards that. You notice that that you know the camaraderie in the guild kind of fades out for a little bit because everybody's just, you know, we don't have to worry about it. It's all good, you know. So it's kind of nice when they throw those things in there and it brings us all back together and, you know, it forces us to coordinate and communicate again. So yeah, definitely raids for sure. Another thing that I'm looking forward to in 2017, which should happen here probably within a day or two, we'll be breaking 1 million views on the YouTube, which I started back in late February of 2016. So wow, so less than a year old, and we'll be breaking 1 million views on that. So pretty excited.
Well, I'd like to see them. I'd really like to see them give you an opportunity to purchase fully developed mods, so you know what you're getting.
Interesting. Yeah. I think they would make it very expensive though if they did that.
Even so, I mean, like, you know, it beats the hell out of sitting here. I mean, I have none. I have 0 over 17. None. I mean, there's people have. Sky has a 26 secondary mod. 26.
my
I have
best
0 over 7.
So
I mean, just by sheer luck, I should have gotten 1 by now.
Yeah, well, you might have one in your unless you level up every single mod that you have. You may have one in your cachet there. I got a ton of mods I never leveled up. Yeah,
anything that has speed on it, I level up. You know,
yeah.
I mean, just to see what happens. But I mean, like, you know, the fact that it's just luck. I mean, and the fact that I've been getting mods now for over 6 months, and I still have nothing over 20, not one, is crazy.
I think that's the biggest change they need to make, in my opinion.
It's so random. I can't be that random. I mean, like, I understand maybe like it being rare, like, you know, once a month, maybe once every other month you get one, but it should not be so rare that, like, you know, only like a couple of guys have them and they have like 3 of them and nobody else has any of them.
Yeah, but I mean, keep in mind, I mean, every single person in this chat, all the mods that we bought in our lifetime, we still can't compete with what Skycrack, the amount of mods that he's bought in his lifetime. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he refreshes completely max every day on mods. So, you know, I mean, the amount of mods that he gets is just crazy. I mean, he just has a whole, you know, obviously a whole, probably 5 or 6 times more than us would have to, you know, to look at. So yeah, I mean, it's
right. He should have 10 times more than we do, but we should at least have
something. Yeah,
like a couple. You know what I mean? Like,
yep.
He should have 50 of them, no problem. But give me 1, give me 2, give me 3.
Yeah.
I think if they change the currency of like, or the resource of what you're using to try and get the mods might help too, because I mean, no one wants to spend all of their Cantina energy on random possible mods where they could be unlocking characters. Everyone likes unlocking new characters and adding them to their roster versus, you know, not knowing what you're getting out of a mod.
Yeah. Sometimes you just get 3, 4-star mods, which obviously junk. So.
Yeah.
Well, the chances of getting, first of all, a gold mod that has a 5-speed secondary on it is like.
Did we lose him? I think we lost him.
I think so.
Remon, reset.
He was getting too riled up.
Yeah, he's getting too riled up.
Too much motion.
Discord muted him.
Oh,
Interesting.
mods. I was gonna say, I don't know if you guys do the mod packs, but I think they pop some extra speed on there because it seems like my best speed mods are always mod packs. If you're looking,
they have. There's been a lot of chat about any mod that you buy, either from that weird mod shipment thing or out of the packs, tends to have a better chance on the secondaries. I'm pretty sure the 116 speed, which is the highest secondary I got, was from the Cantina shipment thing. I never bought a pack, but
Unbelievably ridiculous.
One I got.
Yeah, dude, I always spend on the packs, and it always pays off. It's one of the I don't spend as much when I started, like Lord Skunk was saying, but that's one thing that I still spend on and going to keep doing it because it pays off. And like Dink Dink was saying, then you're free to use your Cantina energy to get your characters up.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting. That's a good strategy as well.
been doing that say that the drop rate on those out of those packs now has started to decline. So I don't know if you're having the same experience, but that's what most of the people in my guild who are buying a lot of those packs, and they bought a lot of those packs.
It's gotten better for me, honestly, but I mean, I'm
really?
buying more too. I don't know. So.
Interesting. All right, we're going to burn through real quick. Now, remember, after the live show, we have the after party over in the Lord Skunk Discord, so make sure you head over there. If you're unsure of how to get into the Lord Skunk Discord chat, make sure you head over to lordskunk.com/discord. It'll drop you right in there. Just go over to the voice channel, and you can listen or ask questions or whatever. If you can participate and talk with us, or you can just listen. You're more than welcome to. But we'll burn through these questions. Did Riemann fix his microphone or whatever? Riemann? Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Here we go. We're gonna get these questions. We're gonna rapid fire through them so we can get over to the after show. This is coming from Cliff Arrington at Lord Skunk 1. Your best Sith Empire team currently running Palpatine, Vader, Sidious, Dooku, TIE Fighter Pilot, or Magma Guard. Still working on Maul and Shore Trooper. So what are you thinking? What do you think your the best Sith Empire team is right now?
Best Sith Empire team?
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion, I'd say the best team right now is really just the the Palpatine lead with Vader, and TIE Fighter Pilot, Shore Trooper, and then either Royal Guard or
Darth Maul.
I mean, if you have a gear, I think Maul would work better with maybe a Vader lead, right? Like with Vader's lead, but. I don't know. I still think you take Maul out of there. I think you're more effective without Maul and just having Vader and Palpatine be your only Sith, and just running with with Shore Trooper, Royal Guard, and TIE Fighter Pilot. I mean, that's my opinion.
All right. And let's see who we got in the next one. The next one comes from Billy Gunn at Billy Gunn 1216 at Lord Skunk 1. Is it worth to take every character from Gear 10 to Gear 11? What do you think? I don't think it is.
I don't think so. I mean, ultimately, you'd love to have all your characters in Gear 11. I mean, you want to get all your characters leveled up as much as possible because you never know what kind of reworks are coming down the pipe or, what kind of synergies could be coming for a specific faction or character. But you want to make sure that your arena team and your raid characters are Gear 11, and that's your priorities.
Okay. Next question comes from Matt Mutton at not_all_heroes at Lord Skunk 1. What are you guys looking forward to reading in 2017? What was your favorite read of 2016? Now, I know some of you guys have read some of the various Star Wars books that have came out and other things. It doesn't have to just be Star Wars, but what's your favorite nerd culture stuff that you've read in 2016?
I read a lot about those Star Wars Aftermath books, and I never actually read the books personally, but I don't really read too many books. I mostly do a lot of like just researching online. I read like the synopsis, or I'll read like spoiler stuff from the books, and just kind of get like a rundown of what happened. Really, the Wikipedia. I love just going to Wikipedia and just kind of nerding out on facts about like Sith and their history, and all different characters and where they come from, where they got their lightsabers, where they got their kyber crystal, all that stuff.
Nice. Anybody else read anything 2016?
I read the book Catalyst, which
Did
is
you?
the.
I heard a lot of good things about that. What'd you think?
It was really good. There's another one that I've been wanting to read. It's called The Lost Stars, I think it is. Someone's been hyping me up about that one for weeks.
Nice. Anybody else read anything in 2016 or looking forward to anything specific in 2017?
I think Rebels, the Disney show. I know it's a Disney show, but I think it's about to get good. They had a mid-season teaser trailer that was sick. I like to watch it with my kids, especially my 9-year-old loves it. So it's a if you just want to watch it yourself, sometimes I watch it by myself too. So it's good for that. Good to bring the kids in on, and it's getting better. Every season's getting a little bit better.
Nice.
I'd like to read those Vader comics at some point.
Yeah, I read the first couple issues of that. I like to buy the graphic novels. I think it's like the first 4 or 5 were in there. It's pretty good. Luke Skywalker fights Boba Fett in that. Boba Fett, whatever. It's pretty cool. All right, and this next one is coming from Rob Hagmeyer at Rob Hags 1111. At Lord Skunk, watching April 1st live show. Love the guest and passionate discussion about the game. What happened to Nathan Gibson? I don't know. Nathan Gibson, I'm not sure. I don't remember who that is. But Nathan Gibson, if you're out there.
It's Jedi Master Elon.
Oh, is that who that is? I didn't know who it is. Well, if he's out there, hit us up. Let us know what you've been up to. Because I haven't heard from that dude in a long time.
Stopped playing. He started doing like Pokemon, like a couple of streams, and then he's kind of been just MIA. Spoke to him like a few months ago, but I don't think he's coming back anytime.
Gotcha.
But we had some good shows in the past. It was a lot of fun with Yo-Yo Yoda and them.
Yeah, a lot longer. All right, Andrew Bleakley at AK Bleakley. Elor Skunk 1 have Tebow for Raid, 86 for Arena. Who should I gear 10 first?
Ray or who?
Nope. Tebow for Raid, 86 for Arena.
I think that really is, that depends on what your arena team is. I mean, if you're running a different, like if you're running a droid team in arena right now, then 86. You need those crystals. The crystals are the most important currency in this game. Go for the crystals. I'd say, yeah, go for 86.
All right, nice. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Herodon at Herodon 2. What characters or ships do you wish to have in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes? I would love to see Droideka or Django or some of the Old Republic.
Like I said, I mean, I'd love to see Darth Revan. Janko would be really cool. We're looking forward to seeing these Rebels characters, and I think there's a very good chance coming towards the back half of this Rebels season that we might actually get some in the game. I mean, it would make sense.
All right, Bane Guy.
Data mine.
At Bane Guy at Kevin 6666666666959. We need more Empire characters. My team sucks. Who should I farm?
We need more Empire characters. My team sucks. Who should I farm? Is that saying like just in general or Empire specific?
I would assume Empire.
I mean, the only character you can farm from Empire that isn't going to cost you money or isn't like specific to an event is TIE Fighter pilot. I'd get that TIE Fighter pilot right away because he also serves a great purpose in the P3 of the heroic AAT raid. So I mean, TIE Fighter pilot's just a great all around character. You can kind of use him in any team. Also, I mean, it doesn't have to be Empire, but yeah, I mean, TIE Fighter pilot.
All right, cool. And if you have a question for the live show, you're watching a replay of this, or you're watching this live, and you didn't get a question, we do have one more question that did get in live at the end, so we'll answer, or I'll say here in just a second. But if you have a question, make sure you follow at LordSkunk1 on Twitter and tweet with hashtag AskSkunk. And our final question came in just a few minutes ago. This came from Steven Chiratano. For Jedi Raid Team with I'm a Gundy lead, should their mods be focused on tenacity? What seems to work best for you guys?
Tenacity cross all day long if you're going you only want to go IGD lead if you're going to be in P3 there, because P1 you probably want to go Isla, maybe Zeta Qui-Gon Jinn, but watch for that. But other than that, yeah, tenacity cross all day long, baby.
Nice. All right, don't forget, there's Lord Skunk and Team Skunk merchandise available right now. Hoodies, t-shirts, phone cases, mugs, whatever you could possibly think of. Head over to lordskunk.com/merch. How we been doing over there, McLeod? We've been getting some people ordering some stuff over there. What's the deal?
Yeah, we got some pretty good orders over the Christmas season. I know a lot of people didn't get a chance to get them in time for Christmas, but hopefully you've probably got them by now. If you did order them, I'd say we had at least 62 orders from the sheet I saw on that. So
cool.
There's more coming.
So make sure if you got something, make sure you get a picture, post it, send it to me on Discord, send it to me on Twitter, email it to me, lordskunk2016@gmail or skunk@lordskunk.com. Send it over to me. I'd love to feature that on the show. It'd be awesome if you guys would be featured with that. I did a bunch of Christmas shopping on there as well, and it does they make it very fast. It's just the problem is they ship through Royal Care. What is it? What it's a UK thing. What is it? Royal Mail, something. I don't know. Something.
Oh, Royal Mail is just like the stand. It's like United States Postal Service,
Yeah.
or It's
It's
the
cheap.
standard.
It's cheap. It
It's-
was
yeah,
four
they try to keep the cost
475
down.
475 euros. What is that American?
€475. That's about $4. What's going to
About-
happen though within the next couple of months, the beginning of this quarter, that the people that we're doing it through, they will have American suppliers set up, so you'll get it cheaper, you'll get it faster, and made in the USA, baby.
Nice, good, yeah, cool. They made it really fast, but I followed up with them to find out what the ETA and the shipping was going to be, and it did say it does take a little bit longer because when you're shipping to the U.S., if you're over in the U.K. or whatever, the EU, it'll be much easier for you. But for those of us in the U.S., it does take a little bit longer to get over here. But it's cheap
Like I
shipping.
said,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's cheap bulk shipping.
It's real
So
cheap considering it's coming over. But like I said, within the next, hopefully first quarter, we're going to have all our American partners set up, and you will get it a lot quicker.
Nice, cool. Looking forward to that. All right, cool. So thanks everybody for watching. Check out the live show after party in the voice chat on the lordskunk.com Discord. Join us at lordskunk.com/Discord. Sorry, DISCORD. Immediately following the live show, we'll be hanging out over there. Thanks again for all of our guests that were on. Thanks again for all of our patrons. Again, please like the video. Please just hit that like button while you're still here. There's still quite a few of you here. Make sure you hit that like button. Share this video on your social media if you would be so kind. And also, if you haven't done so, subscribe. You'll be notified when we go live. Click that little button, that little bell or whatever next to the subscribe, and it'll notify you when we go live, so you'll never miss a live show or a video that we do. So everybody have a great weekend. We look forward to seeing you guys over in the after party over on lordskunk.com. So head over to lordskunk.com/Discord to join in with us. Appreciate it. Thanks, everybody.
See ya.
Thank you.